I'm gonna go ahead real quick and get my idea for relics, and I'm gonna share them with some of you. Guys. So this was my idea. I'm sharing this as my idea. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see what you guys think about it. You know what I'm saying? So we can go over it, ramble about something, just as an idea. So let's take a look. Here it is, real quick. Take a look at this. New relics for Conquest. I'll go simply go finish soon. And I think some new utility relics would go well with the new other content. Pretty simple, right? Let's go over it. First one is Deep Shore Remains. When used, it gives you ability to pick an armor enchant stone. That one's pretty easy, right? Moon's Eye rarity. Okay. Reforged Capacitator. This one is Idol of Yunchul rarity, so more common than others. Lets you pick one pip and re-roll it into a different random pip. So let's just say you have like an ether pip and you want to get rid of it. You re-roll it, it goes into health. But you know, maybe you want to reroll like a elemental one. It's like a physical, but you re-roll it and it ends up being DVM. It's a re-roll one, but it's more common. Then you have the Cursin Augmenter. This one's like you get the ability to change one pip to another pip of your choosing. So this one's Sinner's Ash rarity. So the idea is there's two different ways to like kind of help you get God roll equipment, because for the average player, getting high HP equipment can be a big task, right? And so the idea of these utility relics is to kind of bridge the gap between your average average player and like a 90-hour week sweat. You know what I mean, right? Trying to bridge that gap and make it to where they can also have fun with like good ass HP equipment. It's nice having like a 30 HP helmet. So this should help the average player and even people who are min-maxing to get that IHP gear. And there's two ways to do it, like one with RNG, re-rolling, and one with literally picking it out, Sinner's Ash, right? Ignition Extraction Tool. This one is pretty cool in my opinion. This one allows you to extract an enchant stone from weapons and equipment. Why would you want to do this? So a lot of times when I'm progressing, right, I'll get like an entanglement, like fucking Deep Oaken Hood, and has 3 HP, 4% DVM, and 2% elemental. I'm never going to use this unless I use it for enchant bait. But with this, I can extract the entanglement shits and turn it into an enchant stone with one of the ignition extraction tools. I think that'd be really useful. Same thing with weapons. Let's just say you get like a Seer Champion Dagger. Okay, I'm probably not going to use that Champion Dagger. I use the tool to extract it. Bam. I have an extra instant tone. And it has a couple of uses. That way, if it like breaks, you need another one. But, you know, a fair amount of uses to, right, another tool that just helps with like the min-max process, right? And so I think these are like simple utility relics that like, dude, anyone would be like, oh, bet, dude. Like, these are easy, like, slam dunks. Like, we can all, let me see what chat's saying. We can all agree, though, like, I think these are pretty all right. Make it 1 and Smith's Alloy rarity. I mean, I think what's it called? I mean, I think the rarity of it doesn't matter as long as it's a thing in the game. If you want to make it more common but one use, sure. I mean, go ahead. But, I mean, for me, it's just like 10 uses, audio rarity. I mean, if they want to make it only 3 so it's not super powerful, okay, fine. Literally, it's just the concept is there, right? That's the idea. Like, the concept is that these are utility things. Bro, needs to be a bit rare. Idle is 13% from Fairman. I mean, you know what I mean, right? Like, it's not like, chat, the point is, right, the reason why I'm saying this is 10, the thing is, right, it's not like it's not giving you enchant stones. You have to extract an enchant stone from already existing enchant. Enchants, even though they're kind of more common nowadays, to get a specific one you're looking for is still a rare chance. You guys understand? You guys get what I mean, right? This is for those like random enchant weapons or armor you get. No, I'm not kidding. Okay, try finding like a vampirism like
just make
weapon.
A PvE build and buy the freaking stone things.
Where?
So make a PvE build, right? Do layer 2 and buy like the stone things from
Okay, so you were not listening to what I was saying.
Bro.
What I was saying was to get a weapon enchant that you want from actual enchant drops from chests, not from stones.
But if you want a specific enchant, you can literally go to layer 2 and just keep buying the stones.
Yeah, but the point that's why I said if you don't want to have to do layer 2 every time, if you get an enchant on a weapon and you don't want to have to go layer 2, because sometimes you might not even get the enchant stone from that run and you have to go back in. It's still RNG. Do you understand what I mean?
Not rare exactly.
But like, especially like, for example, right, what if, like, as time goes on, they're gonna add more enchants, right? So even if you go down into layer 2, let's just say that like in a year from now there's like 35 enchants. That's a 1 in 35 chance for every 5 metals. You see what I'm saying, right? This on the other hand, however, lets it to where if you actually already have a vampirism like fucking Iron Cestus, you can at least use that and put on another weapon that you want.
True. I think that's a bad idea, but
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But this is the point, is like more ideas to like more ways to just get what you want faster, right? I don't think it's like they might as well put it in, right? It's like they might as well throw that bitch in there. So yeah, these are just utility relics. I know people are probably wondering like, what about the combat relics? Did they put in any? I don't know what they're doing with that. Like the only thing I'm wondering is like with like the Lightkeeper medallion, that was like a piece of like equipment. My idea, so I originally suggested the Lightkeeper medallion, and a lot of people are like, Agamatsu, why'd you suggest such a mid idea? But here's the thing, my idea for the Lightkeeper medallion was it was never to be equipment. It was supposed to be like a combat slot. That's why it's a mid effect, because it's only a plus. Does that make sense? It wasn't supposed to replace a torso. It wasn't supposed to be like a torso piece. I was thinking like, hey, maybe they could have like a combat relic slot, or like maybe like a hip item. You get what I'm saying, right? Or like additional item slot. And so I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know if every combat relic they ever do is just going to take up a piece of equipment. But like that was my idea. That's why it was supposed to start off light, to get your foot in the door for combat relics. I don't know if they're going to be dropping any more combat relics with Conquest, because that could tip balancing like this very easily. I think what happens is that if they introduce combat relics that are like strong, because a lot of people are like, oh, Lightkeeper, dude, keep them, eh. Some people think it's good, but most people think it's mid. That, you know, you lose equipment, HP, and physical percentage. And so if they introduce something that's really strong, well, guess what? Everyone feels the need to grind that relic to stay a part of of the top. You get what I'm saying, right? If they have like some relic that like doubles your healing for like 20 minutes, you know, if you do X, Y, and Z, but it doesn't, there's no sacrifice, you can just put it on top of any character, you're obviously going to want to grind for that, because if you don't have one, you're lacking, right? And so they're trying to avoid that. And that's why I'm telling you guys, I'm unsure if they're going to actually add things like combat relics completely, because that was supposed to be the idea, and it technically didn't even really get in like that. Let me see what you guys are saying.
If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to go click on these other videos, man. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.